Perhaps Mangalayaan's most powerful legacy isn't scientific. It's emotional. It's what it ignited in the hearts of millions of young minds across India and beyond. For the first time, children saw people who looked like them. Engineers, scientists, women in saris, young software programmers, building and flying a spacecraft to another planet. Suddenly, space was no longer a distant Western dream. It was real, it was Indian, and it was reachable. Schools began reporting spikes in enrollment in science and engineering programs. Space clubs formed. College students pivoted toward aerospace. Competitions sprang up for designing model rockets, simulations, and planetary missions. The spark had been lit. Infinity Beyond spoke to dozens of young people who said Mangalyaan was the moment everything changed for them. Not just because of where it went, but because of who sent it. Textbooks were updated. Mangalyaan made its way into exams, posters, and science exhibitions. Children started sketching rockets with the Indian flag on them. It wasn't fantasy anymore. It was future planning. Even more remarkable was the rise in female participation. Images of ISRO's women scientists celebrating mission success went viral. They became instant role models, proving to an entire generation of girls that the stars were theirs to reach too. The government supported this wave of inspiration by introducing national-level STEM programs tied to India's space efforts. Programs like student satellites and ISRO's outreach campaigns brought real engineers into classrooms, letting students ask questions, touch hardware, and dream bigger. In villages and small towns, where access to space education was once minimal, mobile science labs and planetariums began showing children live feeds from Mangalyaan. The red planet was no longer far away. It was on their phones, in their schools, and in their futures. Mangalyaan was more than a mission. It was a message. You belong in space. Yes, you. Infinity Beyond sees this as the true propulsion behind India's space rise. Not the fuel in the tanks, but the fire in young hearts. Because no mission, however successful, matters more than what it inspires next. And what Mangalyaan inspired wasn't just awe, it was action. A new generation is now aiming for the stars, not as a dream, but as a destination.